This is a review of the status of contracts. How do I find out what the status of my contracts are? So I'm going to go to contracts and search contracts. This is the advanced search, and I'm going to select contract status to show you all the possibilities for status. There are 12 of them. So I'm going to go through and show you some of these in the actual contract record. So I'm selecting the status of complete, doing a search, and it pulls up these. So you select the one that you're interested in. As you can see, the complete status is here in a jelly bean. It's called a jelly bean. And it has an explanation. Contract is no longer in effect and is ready to be archived. Okay. The next status is draft. A draft contract is a contract that's under construction. It's being worked on by the Office of Contract Administration, and it has not yet gone into the workflow for approvals and or signatures. It's being worked on, edited, reviewed, etc. And here's the jelly bean that indicates the status. There are two types of executed contracts: executed future and executed in effect. Executed future, the contract is approved but will not be in effect until its scheduled start date. Executed in effect is it is approved, signed, and active currently. Expired, again, different color jelly bean, but it is displayed here, and it explains this contract expired on 5/25/16. External review is not currently being used. That is a tool that allows a review of the contract by an external party that does not have access to TCM. Like the external party, contracting party. We currently do not use that. Internal review, however, is used by the Office of Contract Administration to do consulting with the Office of General Counsel on certain contracts. This allows us to use the TCM system to track all the internal review and our communication between OCA and OGC and or the initiating department. I don't believe I have any of those. No, I didn't get anything back on the search. The next status. Okay, let's talk about out for signature and pending signature. Out for signature simply means that it is out for signature, but it is indicating that the electronic signature integration is not being used on this particular contract. Out for signature means the Office of Contract Administration is awaiting wet signatures or physical signatures on a document. Once we obtain those, then we will upload the contract into the contract record in TCM, and we will advance the status to executed. Pending signature is when the electronic signature integration is being used, and it's simply waiting on the other party's on the HSC or the other party's signature. It's in the process of being signed. Pending approval, it simply means that it is in the approval process. The approval workflow contains a few approvers that need to approve the continuation of the contract routing. It could be information technology. It could be the Office of Compliance. It just depends on the contents of the contract that we're routing. And then the last two statuses are superseded. The contract is an old version of a contract that is no longer in effect. It's been replaced with a newer version of the contract that is in the status executed in effect. It's been superseded by another contract. And then terminated. Terminated usually means that it's a contract that was stopped before its scheduled end date. Let me see if I have one of those to show you. Nope. So those are the statuses that are available for your contracts.